This guy writes this post, I don't really know how to dance. He says, don't get me wrong, I do know how to feel the rhythm and dance by myself. The trouble begins when I have to dance with someone else. I suddenly forget how to move, and my body gets sort of stiff. Okay, well, sometimes you can actually get away with that, especially from being like a more masculine guy. So it's like if you get the other spectrum, if you're like all just like totally like going wild and like doing like hip thrusts and like shaking your butt and things like that, that is probably going to turn a woman off. Unless you can pull it off where you are in like a status, like maybe it's your party and you can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, unless that, it's probably going to be more of like a feminine way to dance and not going to be like, it's going to kind of off-putting to her. So just be aware of that. It's like when you're dancing, you might just think of a couple like simple moves you can do and just like basic, just like basic stuff. And then you repeat it. But just move with certainty, move with the beat. But don't make a bigger deal than, just don't go too wild. You might do it if it's the occasion's right and it's like everyone else is doing something wild and you can display confidence by doing something wild. But if you're doing like this like butt shaking and stuff and thinking that's gonna, or that will turn her off. So do be careful of that. Let's continue on the post. Behave. No idea on how to lead the dance or, God forbid, how to behave when I have to hold hands in a pair. Oh, okay. So with a partner too. So it's like, well, just let's check this out. I don't think you have to make it too complicated. The thing is, I'm about to attend a fancy party and this girl I like is about to be there. So if we're talking about like a ballroom dance thing right now and not just like a everyday kind of party or every weekend party or whatever you're like a more casual event, if you're talking about something like formal, you might actually have to get the training. I would love to dance with her, but I'll most definitely make a fool of myself. I tried dancing before and I didn't do good. Dude, check YouTube. Check YouTube. Figure out what it is like you're trying to do. So if it's like tango or whatever type of dance, ballroom dancing, get some insights from that. Do you perhaps have any advice that could help? Some tutorials or tips on what to do? That would be a lifesaver. Thanks in advance. Hope you're having a nice day. Yeah, I would say keep it basic if it's just a casual event. And then if you're doing like the ballroom dancing, go learn it from YouTube or whatever kind of source you can online, or maybe go to a class. That's pretty basic answer, but just the casual dating and not like overdoing dancing when you're like a masculine guy, that is important though. So don't do that at parties. It'll backfire on you and kind of be like diminish your chances for sure. So